The Wally Show podcast is our daily radio show heard live through the WayFM app each morning and hosted by Wally, Gavin, and me, Betty Rock. For more fun, be sure to connect with us at wayfm.com/Wally.
The Wally Show podcast is brought to you by Colorado Christian University Online, where you can earn a degree online just like Betty Rock. You can learn more at ccu.edu/Wally. We know it's early.
I don't want to be here. You don't want to be here.
It's news-ish.
So let's make the best of it.
With Betty Rock on The Wally Show.
On a recent commercial flight from Atlanta, Georgia, Nicole Pruitt, a female veteran, was on her way to Arizona to meet her new grandson. And minding her own business, she found her seat, sat down, but then mid-flight, a terrifying scenario started playing out midway through. So a woman sitting all the way in the back, she started making her way to the front of the plane to storm the cockpit.
What?
Yeah. Well, here's Nicole to explain what she saw and what she knew she had to do.
She didn't want to be on the plane anymore. She said God told her to do it. She had a calling. And I'm just like, wait a minute, I don't know about this conversation you got going on, but not today.
Yeah, not today, lady.
Right?
Like,
So-
God told me something different.
Right. So while everyone else was just sitting back in their seats and watching it all play out, Nicole decided to jump into action.
Yes, she
and
did.
she stopped the woman herself.
Good for her. Good for her. Because, like, a lot of times people get their cameras out on planes to videotape stuff, but people don't get involved. Anytime if someone's on a plane and says, I need to get off this plane, if you're in the air, I don't care what your reasoning is. I don't care if you're like, the Lord told me this himself. I'm getting a different message from him. No,
Right.
Absolutely not.
Right. Well, I think it's sad that, like, I saw the video and all of that. Nicole, the veteran, she actually had to step over multiple men.
Good for her.
To get to this woman who wanted to take down
What
the
is
flight.
going on?
I don't know what's going on. I would have hated the fact that if that plane had gone down, it
Yeah.
was just because no one stepped into
Right.
action. They just watched it happen. It's
Obviously,
crazy.
the lady's having some sort of a medical thing. There's something
Right.
going on with her, but you can't let her act
No,
fool. And
uh-uh.
so there might be a thing where guys are like, I can't restrain a woman. Like, I can't, if I touch this woman, all
Maybe.
heck is going to break loose. So maybe that's part of the hesitancy in this situation. I know for me as an amateur first responder and somebody who likes to get involved, I would take a beat. I would try to assess the situation, make sure it's legit and viable and not just a
Oh,
YouTube
so you would
prank.
be just sitting there
No,
and,
for a
and
second.
not doing anything.
I'm the guy that gets on the plane and like everyone else, while everyone else is sitting in their seat going, oh, I hope no one does anything stupid today. I'm the one that goes, I hope they do and I hope they're near me because I want to put an end to it. I want to stop it. I want to be that guy like this lady that climbs over people and puts a stop to it.
I don't know.
That's what we do as amateur first responders.
Yeah, but Nicole is a veteran, and I
Yeah.
trust her. You as an amateur first responder, not so much.
I could have been a veteran if it hadn't been for my color blindness and flat feet.
Great googly moogly.
Great Googly Moogly.
Uplifting Way FM. This is the Wally Show. You have a chance to win a prize here, a little Way FM prize pack, for playing along with us with Great Googly Moogly. Now, the way this works is when you Google something, it'll give you a bunch of different responses. So Google is being asked open-ended questions by Gavin. Betty Rock and I will try to give an answer, and we try to give an answer that ends up in the top 5 searches and responses. If we duplicate each other's answer, then we are negated. If you get the number 1 answer, you get 2 points. And so then this will help you out in your round when we play with you. So pay attention here. So Gavin, with that being said, what is the first Great Googly Moogly question?
How do I make a blank?
How do I make...
Do you want me to give you guys any like guiding?
No.
Okay.
No. I've kind of like a straightforward one.
Okay.
I got mine.
Okay. I was going to say, how do I make a woman listen to me? But then that's not going to show up. Well, that would show up in yours. Yeah, I'm going with that.
How do you make a woman listen to you?
Why do you
Yeah.
think that would show up for me?
Because I think you would Google that. And that would show up in your algorithm at home.
Okay.
He's Googled it. Look at his history.
Okay. Well, I put, how do I make a resume?
What's wrong? What did Gavin do?
Don't ask questions you don't want answers to.
Hilarious. jump the gun here.
Yeah.
That's number 1 on
Yes!
this list.
No, it is not.
That is number 1.
Are you kidding me?
2 points for me.
And I'll be honest, I'm not. I've not made one
Wow.
since 28. It's been forever. It's been a long time.
Betty gets 2 points for
Yeah,
that.
dude.
I used to always have a demo tape ready to go for if I got fired. I could be like, okay, I'm going to go get another job. I haven't made a demo tape in 4 weeks.
That's awesome. Yours did not make the list.
Did omelet make the list?
No food made the list. I was surprised about this. It said website, will. There was this random one that said, how do I make a PDF file smaller? Which I probably have.
Been there.
Googled.
I get
That's a
that.
tough one. Okay, you want to go to the next one?
Yeah.
How come I always forget my blank?
How come I always forget my...
Okay. Go for it.
Wife at a rest stop. How
Nice.
come I always forget my wife at a rest stop?
It sounds super personal.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I put, why do I always forget my phone number?
Ah, that's a good one.
Because
You
I
forget yours?
No, well, sometimes. Mainly, I forget the people that are most important to me.
Oh, I don't know anybody's other than my wife's because hers is only 1 digit off mine. I don't know my daughter's phone number.
Really?
I do not. I know
It's a
that
good thing you know her name.
I know it ends with like a 9-5. Like I know that.
Wow.
But yeah, because she's number 3 on my list.
Yeah, I know. I get it. I get it.
It's Marty, Haley, Betty, Gavin. Like that's the pecking order.
At least I'm there. That's
Actually, I
funny.
lied. You're 9.
Okay, that's more understandable. Yours was phone number. That did not make this
Dang it.
list. Your very specific
Yeah.
one did not make this list.
What was the number 1?
Number 1 was dreams. Which
Oh,
I
yeah.
will say,
Yeah.
I would love to remember those better because sometimes they're pretty good.
All right, so there you go. Betty's on fire today. Me, not so much. So maybe you want Betty to help you out. We're going to play your round of Great Googly Moogly now. 855-33-WAY-FM. We need a contestant, so that's 855-33-WAY-FM if you want to play along.
Great Googly Moogly.
Great Googly Moogly.
Uplifting WAY-FM. This is The Wally Show. Alicia, thank you for calling and playing Great Googly Moogly with us. Now, the way it works is Gavin is going to ask Google an open-ended question. Google will have its responses. We'll all make a guess and see what happened and what made this list. Now, we're going to guess. You're going to guess. If you like your guess, you can keep it and go with that. If you like one of ours better, you can switch. Your goal is to get at least an answer on the top 5, and you'll win a prize. If you get the number 1 answer, you get 2 prizes. So here we go. With that, Gavin, what is our Great Googly Moogly question?
Where is the nearest blank?
Okay. Now remember, Gavin is doing this on his computer.
No.
So I've got my answer.
Okay, I got mine.
Okay. What do you say, Alicia? Where is the nearest blank?
Where is the nearest gas station?
Gas station.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. I went with clean bathroom. I think there's an app that actually shows you that.
Gavin would know.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be that clean.
All right, Betty, what did you say?
I said, where's the nearest hospital?
Ooh, that's good too. Okay.
Okay.
So you have gas station, which was yours, hospital, or clean bathroom. Which one of those answers are you going with?
Those are good. I think I'm going to stick with mine, gas station.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go. You know what? That's a solid one. I think that's at least a top 5er.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's number 1, but I think you're going to at least stay on the board. So let's see. Did Betty Rock's hospital make it?
Hospitals didn't make this list today.
What?
That's crazy.
Oh, wow.
Thank goodness you didn't go with Betty
Right?
Rock. She makes people lose all the time. How about clean bathroom?
Bathroom did not make the list, but I think it's only because I know where they are. It's
Wow.
something I just have
All
to
right.
memory.
Well, did gas station make the list?
Gas station was number 3 on this list today.
Alicia, you are a winner today.
Yay. Great. Thank you guys so much.
If that wasn't number 1, what were 2 and 1?
2 was Walmart. Number 1 today was Buc-ee's.
Oh, I should have guessed
Which is a gas station.
And that's
well,
that is a gas station,
is.
and it's a clean bathroom.
It is.
Really, it's both.
Oh, my word.
Yeah.
That's a reach.
Well, Alicia, you are a winner today, and we appreciate you playing a little Great Googly Moogly with us.
Thank you.
Fresh emails.
Uplifting Way FM. This is the Wally Show. If you ever want to get a hold of me, it's really easy. My email, it's the one all my friends have, is just wally@wayfm.com. That's wally@wayfm.com. And you can reach out like these people did. Jamie said, hey, I'm Isaac's mom. I keep tabs on his emails. I just wanted to say thank you for being so kind to him. That's really nice. Yeah, I like to answer my emails. And I love emails from kids, too. They'll ask me questions and stuff, and I try to help him out where I can from my own perspective. But she says, hey, he doesn't have he doesn't have any siblings, and so, he might reach out sometimes, to you. I'm like, oh, that's great. Not a problem at all. He loves listening to your show, and I love that I don't have to worry about what he might hear. That's a good thing. That's a great thing about what we get to do here every day. She says, on a funny note, though, when he was around 11, I remember him randomly grumbling about how everything had become so politically correct these days.
How old is this kid?
11.
11.
He became so politically correct these days. I was amused and confused because this kid goes to a conservative church and school and truly has no clue what that even looks like in the broader world. So I asked, where did he hear that? He said, the Wally Show. My husband and I just cracked up and now joke that you turned our kid into a boomer.
Okay.
Really did.
I absolutely love that. Affecting the next generation.
I mean, I guess.
Turning out little curmudgeons. That's what I'm trying to do on a daily basis. Hey, we appreciate you, Jamie, listening. And again, if you listen to the show and you ever want to reach out about something you hear, it's just wally@wayfm.com. Uplifting Way FM, this is the Wally Show. And you might not know this, Betty Rock has a lot of jobs. She works really hard. She does the show, does all of our social media stuff, and she is our audio ninja. She kind of catalogs the show, and she does a thing called Here's How Betty Hears the Show, where she will take clips of audio usually of me out of context, obviously, purposefully designed to make me look moronic. And I don't even mind it because it's kind of funny. So I do enjoy this segment. Now when it's Gavin, I like it better.
It's him today, right? Though.
Yeah, it's Wally today.
You notice she's never done one on her. Like, I think you should do a Here's How Betty Hears the Show.
There's no reason.
Oh, there's plenty of reasons.
No, I don't say anything dumb.
I'm gonna start there was one. All right, so here's how Betty hears the show. I kind of was hoping for an apocalypse.
Oh my God.
I just want to see if I could survive. I don't know your name. You're a footnote in history. Oh my God. But we'll be singing this forever. That's right.
Wow! Living on a prayer!
I haven't had good service at a Burger King in years, and I was not allowed to have it my way. I was not even allowed to have it kindly. Being a little cheap or saving money and not being wasteful is actually being a good steward of your money.
Did you just hear what you said?
Not any of it. I don't even listen to me. Are you kidding me?
You literally banged your thumb with a hammer in the first 30 seconds.
Someone pushed me.
And you were on your back, almost crying.
I lost my thumbnail.
Hyperventilating because he thought he was going to throw up.
I never cried. I never hyperventilated, but I did lose my thumbnail.
You thought you were going to throw up?
I did.
And then we never
my thumbnail came off. I think it's pretty reasonable.
So
I don't think that one's out of bounds. Good times.
Those are good times.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when I hear people say, oh, y'all sound like an old married couple, I hear that and I'm like, yeah.
You hear it there, don't you? Yep. You're welcome.
Hey, Wally, do you have a minute?
Sorry, busy.
I have cake.
Oh, what do you need?
Yeah, see, that's a perfect example of even though we are busy, we make time for what's important.
Yeah, because going back to school as an adult, you're busy with work, you've got family, but if you want to make your education a priority, trust me, you can do it. Betty did.
Like when I first started, I was super intimidated because it had been a while since I've been in school, but I mean, from the very first conversation, I felt like they were setting me up for success.
Yeah, and going back to school with CCU's flexible online courses makes it so convenient.
Yeah, and what's so cool is every class has a biblical worldview perspective. And so you think, well, how can they turn math into a biblical worldview? They find a way.
Yeah, and that was one of my jobs when I was teaching at CCU, was integrating not just the facts and figures of things, but how your faith plays into what you're going to do.
CCU offers Christ-centered higher education, transforming students to impact the world with grace and truth.
Cultivate your mind without compromising your heart. Get started today at online.ccu.edu. Colorado Christian University is a non-profit impact partner.
Who Who's excited to find out what's going on today?
It's that woo-woo.
It's news-ish on The Wally Show.
So we've tried to make everything the same and fair in this world, and I don't know that that's a good thing. I've always said that fair is the enemy of great, because God made us different, and we have different needs, and we shouldn't try to homogenize those things. For example, I came across something recently that applies just to women, but that's not fair, but I think it's a really good thing, and I want to get Betty's take on this as well. Uber Women, okay? That's a new feature they're going to have inside of the popular rideshare app. Women will soon have more options when it comes to how they book the ride. Basically, it's a women's preference feature. So are you in favor of this? Do you like the sound of this so far?
For sure. I've watched enough crime shows to know this is what's needed.
Okay, that brings up a really good point, because Betty and women are far more alert when it comes to things like Uber. Like when I book an Uber, if my wife is with me, she's like, did you check the license plate? Did you check the license plate? Hey, you might want to check the license plate. I'm like, he said my name. Like, I think we're good. I think it's Rick.
That's how they get you on a Dateline episode.
But yeah, like Betty, you won't take an Uber by yourself.
No,
See?
absolutely not.
And I'll take an Uber by myself all the time, but it's probably because I'm also an amateur karate expert.
What?
Yeah. But like, I get it. I understand the hesitancy or the caution that you have to have.
Females have to always be looking over their shoulder.
And that's not fair, and that's not right, and it's sad. But they're actually doing something to give you more flexibility and more choices. So you can request on demand a ride with women drivers. So if you're a woman, you can click a button that says, I would prefer to have a women driver. Now, if the wait time is longer than anticipated, you can always opt for just a regular Uber driver, because maybe that last woman is still trying to park from the last ride. Sorry.
It's people like you.
How do you do that?
You can reserve in advance. Like, so you can book Ubers in advance. So if you're a woman, you can reserve a woman driver in advance, which is a good idea. Here's the crazy thing, though. They first launched this in Saudi Arabia in 2019.
Oh,
I know, you both shook your heads. Same
Wow.
thing. Like, it was overwhelmingly a positive response, and it was around this time when they actually granted women the right to drive in Saudi Arabia, which is crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
I could see, though, where this would be now, like some women might consider driving for Uber.
Yeah.
Because now it's like, for drivers, women drivers, now they can only request female passengers, correct? Like
I don't know, actually.
I think I read the same article.
That's actually good.
And so if that were the case, I could see where a lot of more women will be involved with it.
I think I got sidetracked by some of the other features I found interesting. Like if a woman inside of this Uber woman, they should call it Woober. Woman Uber, Woober.
I got it.
If they choose not to have a woman driver, there are added features. It will let them tell the Uber driver to slow down or scream at objects that aren't even close or problematic. It will let them adjust the AC and radio without asking.
Do their cars come with a passenger brake?
Yeah, it provides a rear seat brake pedal.
Okay.
It will let them override the GPS and tell the driver where to go.
Okay, the joke is landed.
Now I got one more.
It.
And the best option is it will actually just move the guy over and let them drive. Uplifting Way FM, this is The Wally Show, and I love my wife. That's how every sentence starts when you're about to say something that you aren't fond of. But like, my wife will instantly negate different restaurants for small things, like things she doesn't like. Like we were at a burger place the other day, and she goes, that last bite that I took of my burger was a little meaty. I'm like, it's a hamburger. I know. She's like, but you know how it's like too meaty? And I'm like, she's like, yeah.
That's
I'm like,
crazy.
I don't know if I want to eat there for a little bit.
Oh my gosh. That would drive me crazy.
Welcome to my life.
I know.
And so I think everybody has different reasons that they will rule out a restaurant.
Yeah, recently my parents, they were going out to eat.
Very nice place, right? French, maybe?
No.
Catfish
I'm pretty
Camp?
sure it was Catfish Camp. So anyways, we need different music for that. So anyways.
I got you. Hang on.
I can't tell the story without the right music.
I don't know.
Okay, so they're walking up to the door to go and eat.
That's right.
There we go. Okay. And on the door is a handwritten note. Checks out, right?
Yep.
And it says, hang tight with us. Parts of the restaurant are not the AC isn't working, so be gracious with us. And my parents were like, nope, we need our AC. So they turned around and they went somewhere else.
Really?
Yeah,
So that was a
which
deal breaker.
I totally get, especially in the summer months, you need AC. I mean, especially with them cooking foods and stuff, it gets too hot, you just can't enjoy it.
And at Catfish Camp, you need something to pull the overwhelming smell out of the air of the fryers.
Woo,
yeah,
but it's a good smell.
For a little, but without
seeps
any
into
AC.
your skin.
It does. I've seen that on you.
And the cigarette smoke just seeps right in.
Yeah, it's a pretty great place from what I hear. I've never been, but
I want to be married or buried there, but it's fine.
All right, so let's talk about this. For my wife, it was the overly meaty taste of the hamburger. For Betty Rock, it was her parents not having AC at the restaurant. What is a restaurant deal breaker for you? A reason that you're like, nope, I'm not going to go there. Maybe you look at the score as you walk in and you see A, B, or C. I'm like, as long as it's not F, I'm still going. Yeah, F is where I draw the line.
F is where it's like they have actively seen, like mice are eating at the table next to you.
Yeah, exactly. C, I'm like, all right, we're on the edge. I was a C student and I turned out fine. So what are your restaurant deal breakers? 855-33-WAY-FM. That's 855. Here, let me do it this way. 33 Way FM. 855-33.
33.
Way FM. Mwah. There you go. I don't know why my French always goes mwah. All right. Light it up. Let's go. What's a restaurant deal breaker for you, April?
Bathroom. If the bathroom is dirty, I immediately leave out of the restaurant.
So do you go to the bathroom first and check it out, then you make your decision as to whether or not you're staying?
Absolutely.
What? That's crazy.
But I could see how that would be a good maneuver, because if they can't keep
you said maneuver. Okay, sorry.
Oh, my word. If they can't keep their bathrooms clean, then what's that saying about their kitchen? I totally get that, April.
So what is a deal breaker for you, Rebecca?
Price and child friendliness.
Okay, so how many kids do you have?
8.
Holy moly! Okay, yeah, you've got to go to some special places that are willing to be super kid-friendly.
Like McDonald's.
McDonald's doesn't want us anymore. They actually told us that we can't come.
Oh, wow. That's bad if McDonald's is throwing you out.
Okay, so what are some of the places that actually do qualify for you?
You know, we go to Denny's, and there's a guy there that's really nice, and he tells us when to come, and he sets up a table special for us, and he caters to us very quickly so that my kids don't get bored. I mean, it's a specific place. I wouldn't say all of them, but that particular one, they're very nice about it, and the price is reasonable. We go on Tuesdays, it's free for kids after 4.
Free for kids. They see you coming. I'm surprised they don't lock the door. Like, I'd be like, nope. Uplifting Way FM, this is The Wally Show, and you have probably heard this song on the radio station more than once. I'm about to have a good day, no matter what they say. Little Forrest Frank for you. Who doesn't love that? He really has torn up Christian music. Like, he just came out of nowhere almost. But he'd been doing music for a long time, but then, like, TikTok really broke him, and this song was great. But recently, Forrest Frank did not have a good day. Had more of a bad day, honestly. Like, he was skateboarding, like, with his son, and the skateboard comes out from under him. He's shirtless for some reason. That's odd. But I would never go anywhere shirtless. Even at the pool, I wear a shirt.
I would love to be that confident.
Yeah, no, I'm not either. And so it comes out from under him, and he sails through the air and lands on his back on the edge of his concrete driveway. It was rough. And so his kid's like, "Are you okay, Daddy? I make you okay." And he's not okay. Like, he's kind of writhing around. His wife thinks he's hit his head. And turns out he actually cracked 2 vertebrae, the L3 and L4. Like, he hit it that hard.
Wow.
And so now he's kind of laid up a little bit. But he's not letting it stop him. He's he literally wrote a song, is holding a microphone while he's lying in bed and is playing music and is writing a song.
He is a true musician through and through.
And he's a genius, because I think the song is like "God's Got My Back" or something like that. Like, literally says that, and it's kind of poetic and ironic at the same time. And so I thought, you know what? I want to make him feel better and show him that he's inspired me and to give him a sense of humor about the situation. Because I think sometimes we have to laugh through things. So I did a parody song based on his song Good Day. I'm about to have a good day. Mine's I'm about to get a back brace. Because and so but he's on the mend and he's doing great.
He's
and that's
doing
what we're
fine. Don't worry about it.
So here we go. This is the parody song for that.
Okay. I'm about to have a back brace to hold my vertebrae. 30s who won't force skateboarding. At least that's what they say. I'm about to have a back brace, but I will not complain. The God who made Sir Tony Hawk must have looked away, so it's a back brace. Hanging with my kid, doing ollies with no shirt. I cracked my spine on concrete, I gotta say that hurt. I might have passed out, saw the good Lord from above. He said it's not your time, but you gotta give it up. Made it on YouTube, what not to do. Can feel my legs, I'm black and blue, but I know he's got my back. My stash is still intact. I'm about to have a back brace to hold my vertebrae. 30s who won't force skateboarding. At least that's what they say. I'm about to have a back brace, but I will not complain. The God who made Sir Tony Hawk must have looked away, so it's a back brace.
Yeah. There you go.
No pun intended, but you should watch your back because I think Forrest Frank needs to watch out.
Yeah.
I mean, that was better than anything he's given us.
That is amazing.
Fantastic.
And I hope he finds it funny maybe a week from now when he feels a little better.
Let's not overthink this.
Don't think too hard about it.
It's news-ish on The Wally Show.
What you got, Gavin?
When I was in high school, I was an expert in using doctor's notes to get out of school. Because
out of gym class.
No. But it's because
I hear you.
It's because I had 3 tailbone surgeries.
That's
back
hard.
in the day.
If you missed that, he said he had 3 tailbone surgeries.
That's a hard thing to live down in high school. Like, it's tough.
Oh,
It's
it was a mess. But there was a very simple procedure. You bring the note in. They're like, "Oh, okay, cool. Like, that's a bummer. We hope you feel better. We'll see you when you come back."
That was funny. I saw what you did there. It's a bummer.
I didn't mean to do that.
Well done, Gavin. That was really good.
But there is one school district in Tennessee that has announced that doctor's notes are no longer excuses for a child's absence. They are hammering down on this. Lawrence County school system said they're putting in these stricter policies. Kids will be marked present or absent, and there are punishments for absence, sick or not. After 3 no-shows, schools will start an intervention. That already sounds serious.
Yeah.
If the kid misses 8 or more days, they'll be referred to juvenile court for truancy.
Yikes.
So they're getting strict on
serious. But here's the thing. I'm sure that between the first day of being missed and the third, there was some communication between high school staff and
the parent.
Yes.
I would think.
Yeah, my mom always said, "Hey, such and such, my son is sick. He's not going to be in today or whatever." Like, I think if you're, it's a tough thing because a lot of parents just let their kids skip.
True.
You're sad today, fine. Or you got a sniffle, fine. And so there's got to be a line, but like. A doctor's note used to be a little harder to get, and that was like, oh, that's good.
Exactly.
So I'm really confused as to where this should land.
Yeah, I agree with this. They say that there will be exemptions for verified chronic illnesses.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that you have a really, really obvious sickness or an injury like a tailbone surgery. That's going to be okay.
But then there's sometimes like when your parents are going to travel or something, and they want to pull you out. And I remember like Marty, we used to be like, we can't take her out of school. We've got this opportunity to go somewhere. We can't take her out of school. I'm like, why not?
Yeah.
Like, just take her out of school. She's going to learn more on this trip with us than she's going to learn in those 4 days at elementary school, Like, I think there needs to be some space for that because I think you need to value that time with your parents and stuff. as well, and it's a family trip. Fine, just make sure the kid gets their homework done.
So I can take some 2 weeks of vacation.
No,
but I'm
you're
going
never
on a family
allowed.
trip.
No.
I'm going on a family trip.
Yours would be a dysfunctional family trip, and I don't want to foster that. Okay, that's not going to be healthy for you. I know.
Random acts of audio.
Today's random act of audio here on the Wally Show on Uplifting Way FM comes to us courtesy of Mary Beth. Mary Beth said, "Hey Wally, I'm a potty." That's what we call our people that listen to the podcast. It's free, by the way, and you can get it anytime you want. And it's the show with no music and our aftercast, which is us just kind of talking about life and weird things and ranting a little bit, the fun stuff. And all you have to do is
text the letters
T
W
S. We could have gone around the room and been T.
Oh,
We'll do that.
W
S.
There you go.
to 91979.
It's delightful.
And we'll send you a link.
But Mary Beth says, "Hey, I have a suggestion for the music that could be played when you walk Betty Rock down the aisle in the future."
Boy.
And I'm like, I love this. I love that Mary Beth is on board with me walking Betty down the aisle.
I have a father.
Yeah.
And he will walk me down the aisle. If there even is an aisle or a wedding to walk me down
I want to be
to.
the flower boy.
Yeah.
Can I?
I'd like that. I'd like to see that. Yeah. So I came across this and instantly thought of you guys. Here we go. That is canon indeed. That is what, every person walks down the aisle to.
Classic.
Yeah, exactly. It's beautiful. Very classical. But this lady changed it up here.
All right.
But what happens when I loosen my bow ever so slightly? Add in a few double stops, drones, portaments, mordants. What do we have?
Violin talk. Oh my goodness. Oh,
Beautiful.
I just wish Danny Ray was alive to see this.
He is not dead.
No, I know,
My
but-
father is alive.
I know. But by the time you get married, the odds are I'm going to walk you down the aisle. Uplifting Way FM. This is the Wally Show. Gonna do a little snap judgment here because the music that we play is important and we put some thought into it. It's not just willy-nilly. And so what we do is we get your opinion. We'll put up 2 songs. We'll play a little snippet, or the snap we call it. We'll give our judgment. Then we'll play the hook to see if our opinion changes. And then at the end of this, one of you will decide which song you want to hear more of on Way FM. So with that said, Lady Rock, what is the name of song number 1?
All right, song number 1. It's called Jesus Is Why.
Okay, sounds very serious.
Or is it Jesus Is Why?
Why? Let's see. Okay. All right, I did not see that coming. And the yam 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 yam. That's how it sounded in my head.
After you did that, I'm out.
I know, but see, I'm in because
good.
it sounded a little flat, and I just recorded.
You or her?
No, she did. I recorded a parody song the other day with this guy that we work with, Jeff. And he's like, "Yeah, every note is flat for you." Like, and I'm like,
you're
"I'm
not
always
professional."
I am a half step down everything I sing, and so like I can note, I hear it.
checks out.
Yam 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 yam. But I absolutely love that. I'm excited to see where it goes. So Wally, snap in.
This is so hard to read.
Betty Lou,
Out. No.
for sure out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm out.
Gavin.
I was in, even when you did your version of it.
You and me tend to be more
I know.
consistent than Betty and us. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what we think of the hook of Jesus Is Why.
Ask me why I'm smiling. Ask me why I'm free. Ask me why there's joy, joy, joy inside of me. My heart has found its reason to wake up every day. So ask me why I'm smiling, and this is what I'll say. Jesus is why. Jesus is why.
I like the song. The Jesus Is Why. I'm struggling in that. And it's a great message. It's a great message. Jesus is just such a hard lyric word to like.
But I think she
Rhyme or whatever.
accomplished it.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought she did really well.
Yeah. Okay, so you're in?
I'm in.
Okay, you were out
Yeah.
on the snap. You're in. Gavin, where are you?
I am having a hard time finding the reason why I'm out on this one.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did not care for that, and maybe
Yeah.
that's just a gut instinct on this. I just did not love that.
I'm putting myself in on it,
Okay.
even though I had my little objection there, because I guarantee the second we go back and we play it again to give people an idea of just the two songs to choose from, I'll be like, oh, I love that song. I was right on the fence enough to be like, I will love that song. So there you go. That is song number 1, Jesus Is Why. We have song number 2 coming up. And so again, make sure you are paying close attention because you might be the one that pushes it over the edge and helps get that song added into the rotation here at Way FM. What is the name, Betty Lou, of song number 2?
Number 2 is called Left It in the River.
Left It in the River.
What
Here is
did
the
you
snap.
leave in the river?
I don't know, but this has got me on this thing. Betty Rock and I want to start magnet fishing, and where you throw a magnet in a river and you see what you get.
You might get a bicycle
I know.
or a family safe.
So good. So I'm curious what they left in the river.
I said a prayer from the banks of a river.
What in the world just happened there? I said a prayer from the banks on the river.
I am
Are you-
out.
Yeah, I'm out. Way out.
Yeah, no.
I could not be more out on that.
Yeah. no.
Gavin, you're in. You sound like you liked it.
I want to hear the rest of it. So
Really?
yeah, it hooked me.
So it was enough
Or
to be
snapped me.
interesting. Well, that's the thing. If it's interesting, maybe you see where it goes. That was weird to me, and so I'm out on that one. But let's see. This is why we play the hook, because now maybe that's going to change. Left It in the River, hook.
My life was changed when I stepped into the water. Ain't seen my change since I gave up to the Father. Hallelujah, I've been delivered. Where is my guilt? Where is my shame? I left it in the river.
Son, I'm glad we played the hook of that. I love that.
Yeah.
And she rhymed water with daughter, not or father, not daughter. Because a lot of people rhyme water and daughter in the country world. And so she flipped that script. Father, Prince of Peace, the man upstairs. So I am emphatically
I know,
in
it's
on
a
that.
whole nother level.
Yeah, I really did enjoy that. Now, it sounded like it was a guy singing the snap, though. Was it?
No,
Play it one more
that's
time.
not
Yeah, no.
Oh, no, I thought that was
Try it.
100% a dude.
I said a prayer from the banks of a river.
That's a dude.
No, it's not.
like the
That's
same-
a female.
No.
Same woman singing the hook.
No!
Yes.
I refuse to believe that. That's a ding dong a ding bong a ding gong.
Keep doing.
Okay, so I'm in though on the song. Betty Lou,
I'm in. I liked it a lot.
Gavin,
I love it so much.
a clean sweep on the hook for laughter and ba-ba. But you get to decide which one we're gonna do. So here we go. This is song number 1, a little hooksy of Jesus Is Why.
Ask me why I'm smiling. Ask me why I'm free. Ask me why there's joy inside of me.
All right, that's song number 1,
Find its free.
and song number 2, Left It in the River.
My life was changed when I stepped into the water. Ain't seen my change since I gave up to the Father.
There you go. 2 really good offerings and kind of in a similar vibe. So that makes it apples to apples of which one that you want to hear more. And so maybe it's the lyrics that connect with you a little bit more on one of those 2 songs. We want to know which song you want more of on Way FM and why. 855-33 Way FM. That's 855-33 Way FM. Carrie, speaking of lifting, you've got some heavy work to do here. It's a little heavy lifting in the form of which of these 2 songs do you want to hear more of on Way FM and why? You had song number 1, Jesus Is Why, and song number 2, Left It in the River. So which one are you going with?
Number two, Left It in the River.
Woo, very emphatic and excited. You're matching my energy today, and I love it. Okay, why this song?
Because I think we all have to be reminded that we can leave our troubles to God, and God will take care of us. And we all have the ability to be reborn every single day, and we just need to leave it up to Him and let go of control.
Well, that is a great reason from just hearing the hook of that song. I love it. So, why did you hate song number 1 and the lady that made it?
I did not hate it. No, that one just made me remember that I'm not in control, and
Okay.
sometimes I just got to leave it behind, and
and trust.
Betty Rock, who did she pass on?
Yeah, the one that you passed up on called Jesus Is Why, that one is done by Hannah Kerr, which we haven't heard from her in a while. She had
Guess we won't hear from her because of Carrie.
We've had some songs from her from maybe like a couple years back, but I think she had a baby.
Yeah,
and
she's
all
a
that
great
stuff.
talent, though.
Yeah, but she's back. But I guess not as good back as what Carrie would like. And then the one that you chose, Left It in the River, that one is by Jamie McDonald.
yeah.
So she's brand new to the Christian music world. She's the one that sings that song Desperate.
Desperate. That one.
Love it.
Yep. So that's a good choice. I think you've done a great job today, Carrie, and we appreciate your help here on Snap Judgment. So here we go. The winning song today, Left It in the River by Jamie McDonald on Snap Judgment.
Have burdens on my shoulders all my life. I tried to leave them all behind. But freedom's one thing I could never find. I said a prayer from the banks.
Growing up in poverty has never been easy for children, but with the added challenges of the pandemic, conflict, and natural disasters, families around the world are facing an unprecedented food crisis. Unfortunately, those who are already hungry are now even more desperate. But by sponsoring a child through compassion, you can help provide life-sustaining essentials such as food and clean water. And with your compassionate support, that child can not only survive, but also flourish. You can find out how and choose a child to sponsor when you click on the compassion banner at wayfm.com.
Uplifting Way FM. It's what your People magazine would sound like with a Southern accent. It's The Rock Report with Betty Rock.
When it comes to big Hollywood actors, I'm sure that a lot of them take roles that they are proud of. They're proud to be in those movies. But sometimes those movies are just a means of paying the bills. They take the role and they really regret taking it.
Oh, I get it. Like, I take any role that comes my way. You know, like I'm Gus
Okay,
Sound
moving
Mixer
on.
too, and
So
I can only
then
imagine too.
We got a couple of people that we want to talk about, like big A-list
Fellow
Hollywood
celebrities?
No. A-list Hollywood actors that they regretted these roles. The first one, Sandra Bullock in Speed 2, Cruise Control.
Yes.
She said she regrets taking on that movie. She said the plot made no sense. I don't think I saw it because was Keanu Reeves in it or no?
No, not in Speed 2, I believe. And there was a boat involved that crashed into a pier. Like, it was lunacy. Like, the first one was great because it was kind of a vehicle for Keanu and her. And then the second one became more about her only, and it just did not land.
Yeah, okay. George Clooney.
What?
He regrets taking on Batman and Robin. I cannot imagine him. He was Batman, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
But he said, I thought at the time that this was going to be a very good career move. It wasn't.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, because I'm not super well versed on stuff before Christian Bale and Michael Keaton for sure. But yeah, I think that there's almost been too many Batmans at
For
this
sure,
point.
for sure. And George Clooney doesn't give Batman vibes.
No.
He gives Bruce Wayne vibes.
Yes.
Billion%, but he doesn't give Batman vibes.
Well, he regrets it. And then finally, one of our favorites, Zac Efron.
What?
He regrets High School Musical.
Dude, you can't.
Why would you regret this? This is what got you to where you are.
I agree, but he claims that he watches it back and he's like, I would have bullied me if I was in school.
He's not wrong. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
It was pretty rough. It's funny because I look at things just a smidge differently. Like, my wife will talk to me about my career, and she'll be like, oh my gosh, those years in Atlanta were so bad. And I'm like, yeah, it was rough. It was rough. But it led me to the next thing. And the thing after that led me to the next thing. Like, I don't regret any of my career moves because it all led me to where I'm at now. Like Zac Efron, all of that stuff led him to where he is now doing Baywatch.
Wait,
Which is
you
so
are
horrible.
putting you and Zac Efron on the same level of...
Yeah. Unfortunately, though, like his career ended up leading him to a gym and mine led me to a buffet. So that's where we diverged. Uplifting Way FM. This is the Wally Show. Betty Rock and I were talking the other day about upgrading our phones because she's like, oh, well, it can do this. She's like, you probably haven't upgraded your phone. I'm like, no, I haven't. I'm like probably 2 upgrades back.
But it's so simple. Just upgrade your phone and then you can get all the new fun features.
But along with that comes I moved everything for zero reason. Like in your photos program on my iPhone, my wife upgraded and I looked at hers and went, I don't like it. I don't like how it functions. I'm going to leave mine until I have to, kicking and screaming, be drugged into the next update. So I have my phone set on no auto updates. I only update what I want to update because I use it and I don't want to mess with it. They always move buttons and you got to find them again. It's frustrating.
I haven't had that experience. Gavin, have you?
That doesn't really throw me off at all.
No, it doesn't me either.
Really?
No.
I might be the last of my kind, is what I'm figuring out. I'm like
dinosaur.
I am the last dinosaur that, like, when the comet hit or whatever destroyed him, I'm like, yeah, I'm the last one, yo. I'm not getting in a cave. I'm gonna stay out here, and then boom, or however they die. I don't even know. I don't even know where dinosaurs fit into everything, to be honest with you. I am the last of my kind. I think I'm the only one who maybe doesn't update immediately.
Yeah, and I'm sure you're not the only one that has done this for something else.
Correct.
You're holding out on, Taylor Swift or Justin Bieber. People tell you they're the best of the best. And
Yeah.
you're like, absolutely not.
Yep.
Or someone is telling you, like Gavin, at one point he had, what do you call it? Not a iPhone, but an Android.
Back in
yeah.
the day.
Yeah.
And he was a holdout.
He was.
But
Good times.
we beat him down to a pulp to get an iPhone. And thank goodness he has.
Why in the world would I not have a landline? Yeah, then maybe you're that holdout that still has a landline. I'm curious.
Do you?
Yeah, no, I finally got rid of that. All right, so 855-33-WAY-FM is the number. That's 855-33-WAY-FM. What is that thing that you think you might be the last of or the holdout amongst your group of friends? You're like, I'm not going quietly. I'm sticking to my guns. 855-33-WAY-FM. We'll take yours now. What is that thing that you were holding out on that maybe all your friends have done?
I think I'm the only one left with an AOL account.
No, you are. You are. And I
Wow.
think badly. Every time I get an email from someone with an AOL account, I've got to tell you, Dana, we think, why does this person still have an AOL account?
Yeah, why do you still have this?
I could care less, to be honest with you. I'm old school, and if it wasn't for my wife wanting a new phone, I would still have a flip phone.
I didn't even know AOL was still around. Like
Neither did I.
Dana's on AOL, but he hasn't gotten an email in 15 years. So he, What's your thing that you were the last of your kind on?
DoorDash.
DoorDash. Okay.
And also grocery delivery. My kids get them delivered from Walmart and everything like that as well.
James, you are not alone. I don't get it. My daughter will DoorDash Chick-fil-A, and your already expensive Chick-fil-A meal ends up with a DoorDash fee, a tip, all of that stuff. I'm like, just get in your car and go. I've had a long day. No, you have not. You have not had a long day. You work in marketing. Like, okay.
You're still in your pajama
Yeah,
pants.
at 4:30 in the afternoon. You're fine. So, yeah, I don't get it. I don't have groceries delivered. I know you can. I know the pandemic, started that ball rolling. But I'm like, you know what? God made me able to walk, and I'm thankful for that. I'm going to go to the grocery store.
James, is that the same reason why you don't use it?
You get interaction with people when you go to the store, and also it's a lot more money.
And it's fun. I don't even have pizza delivered anymore. I go pick up pizza because I don't think I'm better than everybody and think everyone should deliver things to me because I'm just amazingly rich and bougie.
That's not it.
What are you holding out on?
I have an Android. I refuse to move to iPhone.
Oh, come
Why?
on, lady.
I like the fact that I don't have the same thing everyone else has, and my camera is just as good as the iPhone. So
You just like
those
to be
are the perks.
different and difficult, Tiffany, is what it is.
You are the person that makes all the group chats green, and it's hard to deal with for us as
I hear
iPhone
that
people.
a lot.
Yeah. But Tiffany doesn't care. Tiffany's like, you know what?
No.
I'm going to do me. And there's a layer of me that respects that. Now, when Gavin tried that nonsense with us, I no way. Like, you're getting on iPhone.
Yes.
Because we had to share videos back and forth, and he would share these grainy, pixelated garbage videos.
Yes, it was horrible.
I think they've changed that a little bit.
I'm
but
going
don't
back
go
to
back.
Android.
Do
I'm
not
going
go
back.
back.
Let me go back.
Do not go back to the dark side.
Well, that's the end, but it doesn't have to be. Check out our Aftercast. It's new stuff you didn't hear in the podcast. Be sure to rate us on iTunes as well as connect with us on social media. Just search Wally Show. And if you'd like to join our Facebook group made exclusively for you potties, the link is in the description of this podcast. Thanks to Colorado Christian University Online for supporting what we do.